Hello everybody. How are you doing today? Okay, so today I'm just going to ramble. Just going to talk about things in no particular order. So today I'm going to start by saying, who is a DBA? What does a DBA do? A DBA is somebody who takes care of your mental, spiritual, physical and emotional health. Now, a DBA is somebody who, through the alpha divination process, finds out the root cause of a problem and provides solution to it, be it a type of ailment or a mental health issue, whatever. The DBA communicates with the gods and the spirits through the alpha divination process, and he prefers the solution. Tells you, is it a sacrifice you're meant to carry out? Is it a community service you're meant to do? He prefers the solution to every problem that you bring to him. We know that in this modern day and time, a lot of us no longer think that it is necessary to go to a DBA. Now, the African society is structured differently from the Western society. We must always remember that. The way that we think and function, it is not the same. We're like small circles fitted into a bigger circle. That is why you find out that our family, our extended family, our kindred, that is how we are structured. There is no African family that can truly say, oh, I'm nuclear. When you say you're nuclear, you're pulling yourself out from the source. And the moment you take yourself away from the source, you alienate yourself and you begin to starve yourself. The moment you begin to starve yourself, you begin to have serious issues. Now, this is what our source does for us. It anchors us. Why do we need to be anchored? Because every African child is born different, sacred, and special. We all come with our gifts. In this modern day that we do not accept our gifts and don't believe that we have gifts and don't believe that we're special. We just believe that we're just regular people. No, we are more than regular. We are spiritual, beautiful, special people. You find people in corporate environment who begin to have issues, then go home and they tell them that they have a calling to serve. Now, you just might be a regular person whose parents have been disconnected from their source and you begin to have issues. When you go to the doctors, they might diagnose you with a type of mental ill health, which the Igbo people call alago. Now, your ago is your gift. The Igbo people believe that your ago makes you beautiful or your ago makes you mad. So, they say that ago idike me ago ye me poala. So, the process of not accepting your gifts and fighting with your gifts and your gifts not seated properly within you is the process of your madness. So that is the process where you might be diagnosed with a mental health issue. So they call it alago. Now what do? They go to the DBA who divines through the alpha process again and finds how to appease your ago. Now, if you've read The Bottled Leopard, you'll understand how the leopard was bottled. This is the process that goes for everybody. They bind that which is supposed to be in you if you do not want it. They bind it till you accept it, till you need it. You come back for your gift and you take it and you accept it and you blossom with it. That's it. Now, another thing we need to understand again is that when you're cut off from the source and you have issues like this, people who have the knowledge and know that you have been cut off from your source and you need to go back to your source, they just look and they laugh and they'll be like, of course they know what is wrong. They just don't want to accept what is wrong. That is why it looks like black people do not take mental health issues seriously, because they know that they are just two things. It's either it's alago or you're mad. And when you're mad, you go to the DBA also. The DBA prefers solution. to your madness and you get healed through roots and herbs. Every family, every African family has what they are known for, knows what they are good at. So you find out that our forefathers, our grandfathers, while we think they're overbearing, we're trying to look for professions that were nearest in meaning to those ones that they could excel, that they excelled at in the olden days. Our forefathers are not stupid people. Should be people know. They have sense. They have big sense. Just that right now we think that, oh, all of that have passed away and we don't need all of that. No, I'm not interested. I don't want to have anything to do with that. Now, if you're a healer or a seer and you haven't been taught the process of channeling your gifts, you don't know how to channel your gifts, it is going to pose a problem to you, because your gifts will begin to plague you. That is the AGWU process still. When your gifts plague you and you don't have any breathing space, you don't know how to control it. So you're taught before your initiation, we call it the initiation, yes. You're taught during this process on how to explore your gifts, on how to help your gifts, because you have been called to serve, especially when you're a healer, especially when you're meant to be a dibia. You're called to serve because your life is not just yours, it is for the betterment of the people around you, the society at large. So when you're called to serve and you refuse to serve, that is where you begin to have issues. That is where your issues begin to overflow. Not just come, they don't come, they overflow. If you look through African traditions, different African traditions, you will find people who talk about their own AGWU in their society. Check South Africa, Zimbabwe, anywhere, go, Brazil, check people who practice African traditional religion, check, you will see them. They'll tell you their journey. They'll tell you that, oh, at the time I thought I was mad, at the time I had this ailment, at the time this was happening to me, at the time I was playing with vision, at one time in my life I was always fainting, something was wrong. That is your process. That is the beginning of your journey, because when your gifts don't sit properly in you, it's like you're refusing your true essence, you're fighting with yourself. But the moment you accept your gift, you become whole, you become one, you become calm, you begin to excel better than what you were doing before. It's like you're living a new life, if you understand what I mean. So it's always beautiful for us, and it's always good when we ask questions. When we ask questions about things that happened in the past that might sound like a myth, no, there are no myths in African traditions. Those things happened. They are real. Yes. If you hear that there are shapeshifters in your family, you just might be a shapeshifter, but you don't know it, because there has not been any alpha process to diagnose or to discover what your gifts are. So it is important that we begin to embrace who we are, we begin to accept our gifts for the betterment of Black people generally, for the betterment of ourselves, our immediate community, so that we can extend it to the country and the world at large. So know that every Black child, every single Black child is born different and with a beautiful gift. Thank you.